On June 22nd, I was sexually assaulted by a rapper named from Chicago, Illinois. He continuously choked me, he held me hostage in my house, and he sexually assaulted me. We knew each other for around 7 months. Everything was perfectly fine. Then boom, something just switched. He tried to blame it on the liquor. We was fighting for so long in his house. At that point, I sobered up. He should have sobered up. We was drinking Teleport. I feel like he did it on purpose. I don't know what for. I have the proof. I went to the cops. I got the hit gun. They said it could take up to 6 to 8 months for his DNA to come back. And then the state will have to pick it up. The state will decide if they want to pursue charges. But ain't no telling how long that's going to take. So I'm going to continuously put it on the internet. Because ain't no telling how many girls he did this to. Ain't no telling how many times he did and got away with it. And I don't want to I don't want to be a victim no more. I should not have to wake up and feel bad and question myself.
Today, I'm bringing you the story of a young woman who has come forward with serious allegations against a well-known Chicago rapper. She believed they were friends, but after inviting him into her home, she says the situation took a terrifying turn, claiming he held her against her will and assaulted her. Since speaking out, she has faced both backlash and support. Some have questioned her truth, while others have praised her courage for coming forward. Now, let's hear her story, in her own words.
Okay, so it's this known Chicago rapper where he used to be known in a drill scene around 2012, 2014, 15, 16 or whatever. I don't even know the timeline at this point. It was just somebody I used to listen to in high school. And then it's like I got the opportunity to talk to him when I found him on Instagram. I'm like, oh, yeah. So we've been knowing each other for like 6-7 months, right? So we've been talking, we chilled before. I met his mama, I met his fucking sister, his brother, his homies, everything, the whole 9 yards, right? So I'm in school. So last semester I was in school. We barely seen each other. We seen each other like twice during that whole school thing. So y'all know it's summer break. So we chill, and then I'm like, how about you just stay at my house for the summer break? Because I know next semester when I start nursing school, I'm barely gonna see you. I'm barely gonna talk to you. So like, let's chill, you know? So he do music. So I got a studio in my basement. I'm like, while I'm at work or whatever, you could record yourself. I got this producer I could send a song to. He said he'll mix and master it for $25. It was the whole 9 yards, you know. We was chilling. It was cool. Until I started noticing weird shit. It's like, you know how a motherfucker will look at you, but they not looking at you. They look at you and you like, what the fuck? And it's like when he drink here, he just get loud and obnoxious. And it's like, you got me drunk. So 4 days ago, literally 4 days ago, this man held me hostage in my house. He kept choking me and he fucking raped me. On my mama, on my soul, on my kids, on his life. God could strike me down right the fuck now. And it's like, I don't even know where the fuck to start, bro. I really don't. Okay, so the night this shit happened, because, hold on, give me a minute. Oh, shit. It's still fresh, so give me a minute. Okay, so the night this shit happened, I'm like, it was Saturday. And I'm like, he was sleeping on my couch. We were just chilling in the living room. And I'm like, you want to go get liquor? Because my mind started playing tricks on me. Because y'all know, well, y'all don't know, but if you do or don't, who gives a fuck? I go through depression, PTSD, and anxiety. So I'm like, I need a drink. So I'm like, you want to go get some liquor? He's like, cool. We never drunk anything but Teleport and Buzz Balls. Teleport and Buzz Balls. No hard liquor, no none of that. Ever. So, Teleport and Buzz Balls. We get in the house. We sipping the Buzz Balls first, right? Listening to music and shit. And like I told you, I used to listen to his music, the Chicago drill scene. So I start playing every fucking body. All the music, whoever, I don't care. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That your beef ain't got shit to do with me. Blah, 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 blah. So I start playing this one rapper. And I guess he get mad or something. Why you playing him? He a rat. You playing a rat? Why you playing a rat? I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn it on to Julio. Why you playing him? That even know you. Like, it was just a lot. So I ended up going in the kitchen scrolling on TikTok. I opened up the teleport. Keep in mind, we drunk the buzz balls first. I opened up the teleport. I poured me a drink. And I go into my basement because I told you I got a studio in my basement. So I go into my basement, let my ferrets out while I'm listening to music, blasting R&B. Okay? So I'm blasting R&B. I'm thinking the shit over with. I come up the stairs like an hour and a half later. He come in the kitchen. But I just want to know why you playing that rap. You know what? Why am I trying to protect? I was playing Billionaire Black. I was playing Billionaire. Lil Bill. Yeah. That's who I was playing. And the dude I'm talking about is P. Rico. Yeah. What the fuck am I holding on to his name for? Who gives a fuck? So I was playing Billionaire. Why you playing that rap? You know he snitched on his brother. Why you playing him? Why you doing that? Why? I said because I'm playing him because I used to listen to his music, just how I used to listen to. My bad. My doctor called me, but I'm like, just how I listen to your music, I listen to his music, I listen to Duck music. The fuck, I be listening to fucking all of them. I listen to everybody. What the fuck are you talking about? If I like the music, I'm going to play the music, and this is what I was trying to explain to him, and he just cannot. You must like that nigga or something. You must like that nigga or something. If somebody told on your sister and they made music, would you still listen to him? I said if they shit was jumping. Like, for real, what the fuck? So, anyways. Fast forward. Somehow, I ended up calling him a goofy. Because he just kept going. I said, why'd you worried about it? He was like, I'm in your bed. I said, okay, so why'd you worried about it? You a goofy. And I guess that just triggered him. Man, I never got called a goofy before. Nobody ever called me. I said, no, nobody ever called you a goofy. I'm surprised. I don't know why not. I don't know why they never called you a goofy. I don't give a fuck. Like, my mouth is slick as fuck. Yes, I called you a goofy. But that don't matter. What you did to me, you had that shit planned from the fucking jump. I swear to God. Because it's like, once you came to my house and you realized that I'm literally on my shit. I'm a grown-ass woman. I got my own shit. I got my own house, own backyard. Kids got their own fucking room. Fucking brand new motherfucking car in my motherfucking parking garage. Like, for real. For real. So, Johanna, calm down. So we end up in the living room. And I didn't notice, but he ended up moving my camera. He moved my camera that's facing in my living room. That's on my walkway table. He moved it. He pushed it towards the door. That's how I knew he knew exactly what the fuck he was planning on doing. And then he like got in my face and he ended up choking me. But he's small as hell. So I'm like wrestling with him and I got away. And I'm like, stop. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Oh, you want to play with me? I'm like, don't choke me. You acted just like my baby daddy. Like, why you gotta put your hands on me? Like, I don't like that. Man, I ain't trying to act like your baby daddy. I'm not nothing like your baby daddy. Well, you're acting like it. You're fucking acting like it. So I was literally thrown off. So I'm like, I need some air. Cause he just kept trying to wrestle me and choke me and shit. I'm like, I need some air. Ain't no air outside. It was hot outside. But I'm trying to get the fuck away from you. I'm like, I need some air. So I go outside. I go in my backyard. Sitting there. He's still obnoxious. Loud as a bitch. You got me drunk. Man, you the one that got me drunk. All I'm trying to see is why you playing that rap. I'm from Chicago. So I'm like, he like, come on, let's go in the house. I said no, because I already know where this is gonna go. You trying to get me in the house because you know you can lock the door and you gonna try to push me in the farthest room. I've been through this shit already. You gonna try to push me through the farthest room so nobody can. I've been through this shit already. I know exactly what the fuck is going on. So he ended up dragging me into the fucking house. So we go through this shit again. He trying to choke me. He trying to get me in the lock. I'm pushing him off. I'm wrestling with this nigga. And then he never tried to swing on me. And I don't know why. I wish he would have tried to swing on me. Because I would have rather swung back at him instead of fighting and not be choked. Niggas always want to try to fucking choke you. No. Swing. What the fuck is you... Like, swing. I told you I had to fight my baby daddies. I will fight you. But no, they always want to go for the choking. Stop trying to choke me. I didn't do a fuck thing to you, bro. And that's what I don't fucking understand. I didn't do shit to you. Ever since he been at my house, I was paying for shit. I never asked you for a fucking thing. I literally told you you could chill, stay in here. I literally called my fucking homie that do videos and text him and asked him about the fucking music producer that owned the fucking studio. If you don't want to record yourself in my basement, I could send you to that studio for $30 a fucking hour and you could start making your music. It was always excuse after excuse after excuse, and he started to fucking envy me. And so we go through this whole loop-de-loop again. He trying to motherfucking choke me. I'm breaking free. I end up opening the door and running out the front because by this time my phone is dead. He took my phone. My phone in his pocket is dead. It's over with. I already knew what the fuck the shit was. So I'm trying to make it seem like ha ha ha. I'm trying to laugh at shit with him and he ha ha ha. But I know he's dead ass serious. Like I could look in his eye. You ever looked into somebody's eyes and you knew it's like this motherfucker is trying to fucking hurt me, bro. Like this motherfucker is trying to hurt me. So we outside, he obnoxious. It's like 5:30 now. The fucking sun is starting to come out. He yelling. I'm like, be quiet. You embarrassing my neighbors and shit. He ended up dragging me into the fucking house again. Literally again. And we get into my motherfucking... Okay, so this is part 2 on who the fuck did I let into my house. Chicago Rapper Edition. I noticed when I was watching the video back, it was a few things that I really didn't say. I don't know if they're really important or not, but I know in the house, when he went to choke me, you know when somebody go to choke you and you trying to stop him, so you like reaching for anything you can. So I scratched his neck like right here, and that really pissed him off. That really pissed him off. The main reason why he was trying to like drag me into the house is because come on, let's go in the bathroom, man. You need to clean this. That's all he kept saying. You a nurse. You need to go clean this. You a nurse. I'm like, just go in there, put some water on it, put some Vaseline on it, and you will be okay. At this point, we've been doing this shit for 3 hours. Like at this point, it's not the liquor no more. And I remember telling him that. I said, you've been fighting with me for 3+ hours straight. At this point, it's not the liquor. Like, are you on some drugs or something I don't know about? Like, child. So it was little slick shit he was saying when we was outside. Like, oh, you the nurse. He was like, he was like, oh, you want to keep doing this? You want to keep playing with me? Because I told him, he's still on that. Why you keep listening to rats? You listening to rats? So that make you a rat. I said, no, that don't make me a rat. I said, you listen to millionaires and you're not a millionaire. Like, this is what I'm literally like, you listen to millionaires and you're not a millionaire. I had a mansion. I moved my mama, my daddy, and my daughter into my mansion. I had a track hall, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, but you don't got that now. Like, that's not what we talking about. And I remember, like, he was trying to pull me. He was trying to, like, drag me back into the house. But I leaned forward and he fell. And I, like, lifted him up. I'm like, oh, shit, Rico. He was like, oh, so you really do still care, huh? You really do still care. And I'm like, ha, you crazy. But the whole time I'm looking at him and he like smile and then his lip will like twitch. I'm like, this man, like, he can't hide it no more. Like, he can't hide his jealousy, his envy, whatever it is. He can't hide it no more because our real life didn't do nothing to this man. So he like, come on, just come in the house. I'm like, I don't want to go in the house. He was like, what, you think these people could save you? You think your neighbors could save you? He was like, I got away. He said, I got off on a body. I beat a body. You think these neighbors could save you? And I'm like, oh, I'm thinking like, is that a threat? Is he threatening my life now? Like, okay. So some point it's like, okay. So he ended up dragging me back into the house. And here we go, this cycle again. Oh, keep in mind, when we was outside, I told him, I'm like, you doing all this? I got cameras in the house. He said, I know. I turned it towards the door. I said, you thought that was the only camera I had in my house? He was like, no, I know where the other camera's at. I said, where? I know about the one in the basement. Keep in mind, I don't have any other cameras in my house, but besides the one in my living room. I just wanted to tell him that because I thought it'll make him stop. I thought it'll make him stop, like snap back into reality, but it didn't. He didn't give a fuck. So he ended up like pulling me back into the house. I won't say drag me as if he like had me by my hair, pulling me like I'm on the ground. No, he say he in front of me. He grabbed my arms and he like yanking me. So he pulled me back into the house. We go through the cycle again. He arguing. I'm like, okay, get away from me. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Remember how I said he took my phone? I got an iPad. He took my phone. I end up going into the kitchen because I did not want him to. He wanted me to go into the bathroom with him so bad. So he's steady dragging me. He's steady trying to choke me and wrestle me and shit. And I'm stopped. So he'll get his arms around my neck for like at least 4 seconds. I'll like break it away and some more shit. It was just tiring. It was just very fucking tiring. It was just very fucking tiring. And I remember outside when he was like, he said, oh, you want to, because I scratched his neck. And when I reached for his face, it's like my nail scratched his lip too. He was like, oh, you want to keep scratching me and stuff? I'm like, I'm just trying to defend myself. You want to keep scratching me and stuff? How about I mess up your face? And then I just looking at him. I'm like, if that's what you want to do, bro. And then his lip just started twitching. And he was like, I should just punch out your teeth right now. He said, you got a pretty smile, JoJo. I said, so why would you want to do that? So it's like, anyways. So how I got the iPad. It's a lot of parts to the story. From him dragging me back into the house, I go into the kitchen. He dragged me out the kitchen. I just lose my shit at that point. I pick up the chair, I throw it, I'm screaming. I pick up the humidifier, I throw it. The humidifier go everywhere in my living room. And then I'm like, all right, just leave me alone. So I stump to the bathroom. And I'm just sitting there. And at this point, I'm picking with my hair. I'm pulling my motherfucking hair out because I'm just fucking over it, bro. He ain't nobody, see, that's all you have to do. You just have to come in here with me. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. That's all you have to do. Be quiet. That's all you have to do. Be quiet. So we end up leaving out the bathroom. And my bathroom is literally right there. And then this is my room. So he stood in my hallway like this. So I could go straight from the bathroom into my room. So I come into the room. And he like, all right, let's cuddle. Let's lay down. No, I don't want to cuddle with you. Well, come on. Let's, give me some then. I said, no. Like, no. So we arguing and shit. I had on a 2-piece. He unzipped it, and I'm holding it like this at this point. So then he started pulling on my pants. And I'm like, stop. He go to choke me again. He like, just lay down. I said, okay, whatever. So we lay on the bed. He lay on the bed. He want to cuddle. But I sit up in the bed. Like my bed right here. I sit up in the bed like this and just like slouch. Man, lay down. Hold on. I'm go to the recording because it's 51 minutes long and I started recording it around like 5:30 in the fucking morning. And it's when we in a room because I had to, when he walked out the room for a quick second, I turned on my iPad and I like put it under my bed. He like, what you doing with that? I said, nothing, I'm just checking the time. So he wouldn't try to take my fucking iPad too. So, I don't know if y'all can hear it. Hold on. Because I got it skipping the silent parts. There's a lot of silent parts. It's like you really couldn't hear because my fan was on. I'm just screaming, stop, stop, stop. And then it came a point where he was like, man, you like in the lines of, you don't give me what I want, man, I. And then he started fucking choking me again, and I just started fucking screaming for dear life. He's like, why you acting like this? You acting weird as fuck, bro. Just take it off, bro. Like, you could hear me saying, Rico, I don't want to.